to screens, I'm assuming. Some sort of deep, you know, like, you ever see that one Key and Peele sketch, Dick Nanigans?
Oh, yeah.
I feel it's gonna be.
So tell me how the drink is.
So, like, very strong. It's like there's a party in my mouth and my throat is calling the cops to shut it down. I'm Casey McCann, and this is the Dunwich Horror. So once upon a time, there was this town called Dunwich. And Dunwich was a really, really weird place. Like, there was a stone ceremonial place where, like, sketchy stuff was done, and all the people were just, like, acting kind of odd. But in this odd place, there was an even, like, odder family. Like, the residents of Dunwich were like, whoa. The family was called the Whateleys, and the patriarch was like a dark wizard with his own Necronomicon. Necronomicon. And he really, really wanted to summon dark forces from beyond, and he was like humanity's greatest traitor. And he had this daughter named Lavinia, and she was like a free spirit and would run in the woods and stuff. But she was also like all on board with her daddy's evil plans. So like one day when she was like summoned one of those dark forces. She was like, "You're really handsome." So a couple of years later, Professor Henry Armitage was working at the library, and this young man was like really into this old occult book at the library. And the young man was like, "I really, really, really need to take out this library book." And Armitage was like, "No. It's in the reference section. You can't take out this book." Scroll down. And the young man was like, "Whatever, man." So like later that night, Professor Armitage was like chilling out in the library, and he hears the guard dogs go like absolutely bonkers. So he goes to like investigate. And when they open the door, they see the young man bleeding on the floor and his clothes torn off. Ew. And someone says, "OMG, that's Lavinia's son, Whately's grandson, Wilbur. He like grew up really fast. He could like walk and talk in 3 months." And like, OMG, that's some Twilight shit right there. But it wasn't just like the guy, but like a conglomeration of monstrous and dinosaur-like. Dr. Armitage describes markings on Wilbur's back, large eyes on both hips. But it wasn't just like the guy, but like a conglomeration.
So tell me how the drink is.
Tentacles arranged around his abdomen. And after he died, his body melted away, banishing him to his father's world. And so, this was a story of how evil deeds done in secret can only be kept secret so long.
Well, and what about library books?
That is also a story of how one should never ever steal library books or attempt to steal library books and invest in a library card. It's free.